Often when people want a new relationship, they either look for someone to complete them, or they imagine sharing their life with someone just like them. So they try to present themselves in the best possible light, for their imagined future partner, either as one perfect half of a whole, or as an ideal version of what they believe their future partner will want. We've seen enough movies about true love, so it must be possible, right? However, to find someone to stand by your side, brave the messiness of the world, and help you experience life to its fullest potential. Here are 16 things you must master before you can invite true love into your life. This video will answer your questions, and give you the insight into the things that you should take in consideration when looking for true love. Welcome to Lifestyle Therapy channel. Stay tuned. To get access to the latest from Lifestyle Therapy, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Believe in true love. In order for something nice to happen, you have to believe that it will happen. The same goes for love. If you've been disappointed in the past, and you find it difficult to believe that true love without being hurt again can happen to you, have faith that it can. True love doesn't come easily to anyone, but the first step to finding it is definitely believing in it. Have faith that you can be loved, and that there is a person who is perfect for you, and whose presence in your life will make it better. And don't think about negative things and disappointments that may or may not happen. Take risk and give yourself completely to the person who deserves that. Replace anxiety with faith. People who have found real love didn't get permanently caught up in anxiety, believing they will never find love. Rather, they remember to trust in divine timing. Negative, fearful thoughts only increase anxiety, and an anxious mind never speaks nicely to the self. Your thoughts create your reality, so by thinking negatively, you're essentially manifesting what you don't want. Train yourself to think positively, expecting the good. Believe that you deserve to be loved. Fear of not being good enough, and not being love-worthy. It's the number one way in which many people sabotage themselves, and their quest for love. If you don't believe you're love-worthy, why would anyone else think that you are? You have to shed this limiting belief, and stop sabotaging yourself with your thoughts about yourself, if you want to find true love. Forget the past. First of all, you have to make yourself ready to start a healthy relationship with someone. This means that you are completely free of any baggage from the past. If you were disappointed in the past, if your last relationship didn't meet your expectations, or if you still foster negative feelings towards your ex, just leave them all behind you. In order to find your true love, you have to be free of all the negativity from the past, so that you can be completely committed to that new person, without any expectations set in the past, or without any comparisons to any past situations. Be aware that this is going to be a completely new experience, and that true love and healthy relationship can only be achieved if you approach them with pure heart and positive attitude. Do not go for the looks. Appearances may be important for some people, but they cannot bring you true love. Someone's looks are something that attracts us at the beginning, but in order to have deep connection with that person, you have to consider their personality rather than the looks. Maybe he's not tall and beautiful as you imagined in your dreams, but bear in mind that if you want to find true love, there are other more important things to consider, and as the time goes by, you will realize that some inequalities can be far more attractive than the looks. Don't focus on finding a partner. Focus on building a great relationship with yourself. If you want anything in life to work out, you must have a trusting and loving relationship with yourself first. This is the primary focus in my life coaching work, because a positive self-image truly paves the road for any happiness, opportunity, and lasting joy in life. Check in with yourself. How do you treat yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you hold yourself back and why? Love yourself. In order for someone else to love you, first you have to love yourself. This means being aware of and accepting everything you are, being ready to forgive yourself for not being perfect, and realizing that not being perfect is just fine. Instead of thinking about the things that make you feel insecure, start thinking about your strong points, and use them as a base for improving your self-image and self-confidence. Those are crucial things when it comes to attracting new people in your life. Forget about the ideal partner. There is no such thing as an ideal partner, so don't expect from anyone to be ideal by any means. There is no person that you won't have quarrels and arguments with, but there are people who are worth it. No one is going to be ideal every day of the year, and you have to accept the flaws that every person including you has. True love is about the acceptance of the other person as they truly are, and learning to love every part of their personality, no matter how far from ideal they are. Learn to receive the love that is offered to you. It's a bit counterintuitive, but receiving is a much more vulnerable act of showing yourself to another person than giving. You are basically telling another person, "You make me happy," which is both a very empowering statement to make, and one that makes you feel vulnerable. The question is, can you show gratitude and pleasure to other people openly, and without feeling ashamed or guilty? Develop your social network. The more interesting friends you have, the more interesting strangers you will meet through them. Expand your social network to expand your dating pool. Pursue friendships and close acquaintanceships if you want to meet new promising people to date. Some great ways to meet like-minded people include joining a meetup group, participating in a hobby, volunteering for a cause you care about, cultivating the friendships and acquaintanceships you have, invite friends out to dinner, host a few parties, know how people flirt. There are numerous styles of flirting. However, in general, the most successful flirters tend to be respectful, complimentary, expressive, and use friendly body language. People who use closed-off body language, teasing, or self-deprecation in flirting tend not to be as successful. Pay attention to the following traits if you want to flirt or be able to recognize flirting in others: smiling and laughing, affirming through nods or verbal agreements, continuing the conversation, using open body language, open arms, legs, and palms, sharing personal details, making eye contact, asking questions. Say yes to blind dates. Your friends know who you are, and what you like. Let their instincts guide you, if they think you might be a good match for someone they know. Not all blind dates are successful, but some certainly are. Don't close yourself off to opportunities to meet new interesting people. Become an effective and honest communicator. You cannot selectively be a good communicator with some people, and a terrible communicator with others. You are either someone who has the integrity, and the courage to be heard and speak their mind honestly, or you are hanging on to a tendency to suppress, avoid, or silence communication. The good news is that communication patterns can be worked on, and improved pretty much every second of your waking life. Ask yourself, am I honest and sincere with myself? Am I expressing myself in full integrity, to what I truly think and feel? Let go of your checklist of must-haves for your ideal partner. While it's good to know what you like and don't like, you also don't want to narrow your worldview, and create stubborn tunnel vision. Must-have lists are formulated from a headspace, but the head isn't what falls in love, or has compassion during inevitable tough times. Often, the qualities you will most appreciate and honor in your partner are the ones you didn't even know you needed. Loosen up and trust that life will send you the love of your life. Look for good role models. Role models matter greatly, because we learn from observing others starting the moment we were born. Even if your parents weren't in the greatest marriage, you can look to other relationships that you admire, and pick out the attributes you like the most. When observing couples, you try and identify exactly how the couple supports each other. How do they speak to one another? How do they show each other love? By asking these questions, you are essentially increasing your awareness for the kind of relationships that do work, rather than having a running list of things you don't want in your own love life. Do not try to be someone else. Honesty is the key ingredient in every healthy and happy relationship, and it is also its base that other things are built on. Don't try to be someone else. It will take a lot of energy, and it is completely useless, because sooner or later you have to stop pretending, as no pretending can last forever. True love means that you see each other as you truly are, without any masks. It is seeing the flaws the person has, but also accepting them as a part of their personality. Bear in mind that no one is perfect, and don't be afraid to show every part of your personality to that special person. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it, and make sure to subscribe to see more video in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.